Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to DNA Drives. My name's Garrett, and in today's video I'll be reviewing my 2013 Scion FRS. If you like the video and you're new around here, consider subscribing down below today. Hope you enjoy the video, and here it is. So this is my 2013 Scion FRS. I just got this car about 4 months ago, and if you're new to the channel, you might not know that I came from a Mustang GT, a 2012 model with the 5.0 Coyote V8. So I'll be comparing my last car to this car just to have something to compare it to, because I definitely do miss that car some days. But nonetheless, this is an awesome car to own, and it's been a blast so far. And I have a lot of thoughts to share with you guys. So I'm just gonna do a quick walk around and talk about what I've done to the car so far. I apologize for the wind noise if you can hear any, but for the video we're gonna start up front. Up front we have these VLAND headlights that I installed about 2 or 3 months after purchasing the car. I got them for about 350 bucks from eBay, and they were surprisingly easy to hook up to the car. Now these do fit the BRZ and FRS models 13 to 16. I'm not sure if they fit the Koki 17 and up models, but for the FRS you do have to do a little bit of wiring. It's not exactly plug and play like the BRZs, but there are a ton of videos out there that did end up helping me, and I actually made my own video with a couple tips and tricks. So if you have an FRS and you want these headlights, definitely check out my install video down below. They make the car look so aggressive. In my opinion, these are the best aftermarket headlights that you can get for these cars. Up front we have obviously a Toyota badge, and yes, it is a 2013 Scion FRS. I did buy the car with these Toyota badges on it, so I wasn't the one who up-badged the car. But anyways, I plasti dipped them bronze before I got these bronze wheels, by the way. But anyways, down below we have a little JDM TRD badge that I got from eBay for 5 or 10 bucks. I don't know, I thought it would just be kind of cool to give the car a little flavor. But working our way to the sides of the cars, these are brand new wheels, or at least new to me, that I got. I got these about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they are the Option Lab R716 wheels. So I've always had my eyes on the XXR 559 Slingshot wheels for honestly any car, but I came across these, or actually my friend did. He came across these wheels on Facebook Marketplace for about $1,000, and I just had to have them. I couldn't wait. If I'm being honest with you, it wasn't the most financially smart decision that I've ever made.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They have changed the look of this car, and they look so freaking good. But anyways, the specs on these wheels are 5x100, 18x9.5 plus 35. These are a 9-inch wheel, and they're riding on 245/35 R18s. And surprisingly, they don't rub. They are thick. They do stick out just a little bit, a little poke on the side. Makes it look pretty aggressive in my opinion. That's exactly what I wanted. I like when my wheels and tires stick out a little bit. But to finish it off, we just need a little bit of low. Comment down below what you think I should get for suspension. So I'm curious. I haven't done a ton of research, and coming from my 5.0, I'm more of a V8 guy, and honestly I'm still kind of surprised I even got this car. But anyways, work our way to the back. Well, I guess up top, I dipped the roof black, and it is bubbling pretty bad. Kind of backfired on me. I did a little experiment where I dipped the roof black and then I added a clear gloss paint, spray paint on top of that. I wanted to see what would happen, and obviously now we know not to do that again. I did it to my badges front and back. I plasti dipped them and then I sprayed them with gloss paint, and I wanted to try it to my roof. It didn't work on my roof, I think, because it's such a large area to cover versus the badges, they're pretty small. So I plan to redo the roof. But anyways, here's how the back is looking. I'm gonna put a stock image up right here of what my car looked like when it was stock 4 months ago. It had no spoiler on the stock headlights and taillights, stock wheels. It looked pretty bland. And come around to the back right here. I bought this spoiler, this Duraflex spoiler, from carid.com. It was pretty banged up when I got it. I knew I was kind of taking a risk on it. I didn't want to go with a authentic Rocket Bunny spoiler because of the price, I'm not gonna lie, but I had it painted and I ended up molding it to my trunk lid. If you're interested in the process, how I did it, definitely check out the series I made on how I molded my spoiler. It was a long process. It took about 2 or 3 months in total. There was a ton of details to cover. I'm glad it's over now and it looks pretty great. It has a few imperfections in the paint and the body work, but I did it all by myself and I had it painted at my work. So it looks pretty good. Hopefully it'll hold up. The Option Lab wheels look so good on this car. Before we move on into the interior of the car, let's check out that engine bay. So here we have the 2-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine. Makes 200 horsepower and 150 pound-feet of torque. And to answer the question, no, this is not a fast car. It definitely does get up and go when you keep the car in the higher RPM range, but it is definitely a track-oriented car, to say the least. Up on the beauty cover right here, it says Toyota Subaru. Thought that was kind of cool when I was checking out the car. And then the fenders have the Subaru name stamped on the side. Kind of cool. Kind of wish I cleaned my engine bay before I made this video. It's looking a little dirty. Walk on up to the door. Here's what the key looks like. No push button start or keyless entry for the FRS. However, if you do have a BRZ, the top trim, the limited, comes with a keyless entry and push button start and with a key fob. So you just walk up to the car and then the door unlocks, but not the case with the FRS, which is okay. But once you open up the door, you are greeted with the black cloth seats with the red stitching on the doors and on the seats, and then up on the shoulders of the seats. Looks pretty cool. I like that they added that up on the shoulders of the seats. And then mine has this TRD plate right here on the side. I bought it like that. It looks pretty dang good. I love the checkered look of it. The red lettering. It's very cool. And I'm not sure if it was the last owner or the owner before that. He bought these 8.6 floor mats. They're rubber. They're so nice. They clip into the floorboard right here. It's really nice material. Let's hop on in the car. So when you hop on in the car, you're greeted with this beautiful gauge cluster. It has a white center gauge, and then it reads the speed out digitally, right in the center there. And then you have the speedometer to your left. And the gasoline and oil temp on the right. I apologize if you can hear that siren. Bro, it's so loud. But if you're wondering what's going on with my steering wheel, last night I ended up cleaning my seats with this new OxyClean product that I got, and I tried it on the steering wheel cover that came on my car, and it completely destroyed it with the brush. I'm kind of mad about that. There's no gauge sweep, but all the lights come on, lights up like a Christmas tree. Looks pretty nice. And then towards the door, oh my gosh. Towards the door on this side, you do have auto up, down. Oh, excuse this window. You kind of have to hold it sometimes for this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds to, you know, tell the car to get it going and keep going out, because sometimes it just stops. I'm not exactly sure why it does that, but let's go ahead and turn this car off. It does have auto lock and unlock. The windows, that's kind of surprising because like you can have your passenger riding shotgun with you and then do that and their window roll down. I thought that, I don't know, that's just kind of funny to me. There's no big door pocket, which is kind of a shame considering there is no storage in this car whatsoever. You just have a glove box right here. It's not deep at all. And then this is your center console. This is all you get. Like, that's a pretty big disappointment. This is where the heated seats come into play if you have the BRZ Limited. So it's just 2 little switches, and you know, that'd be so nice to have that, but it's all right. And then this is what your center console looks like. It, you know, it is what it is, but let me move these water bottles real quick. This is what it looks like, and then you can remove this tray if you want to. You can move it up if you don't have anything plugged in right here. Move it back, whatever. It's pretty cool, but this is what the interior is looking like. Oh yeah, so apparently Ken Blocks, the racer, signed this. I'm not huge into like motorsport racing and off-road racing. Correct me down in the comments. I'm probably giving out wrong information right now, but yeah, Ken Blocks, apparently he signed this and he's number 43, so that's pretty cool, and it's upside down. So I imagine that the first owner, I'm the third owner of this car, the first owner took this off, popped it off, had him sign it. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I love this pattern that's on the FRS. This is a FRS exclusive. So you know, the BRZ, it's more of a an upscale version of the FRS, I guess you could say. Like, the BRZ comes like completely bone stock, but for them to throw this in like this carbon fiber kind of look, it's really cool. And the brochure that comes with this car, I was reading into it one time, and this pattern is supposed to symbolize like a Japanese architecture. It's so cool. It's throughout the whole interior and even the outside of the car. This is what the grille shape is up front. Really cool. I can't say cool enough, apparently. So it's right here. It's right here. Yeah, it's in the gauges. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's even up here on the sun visors. And, oh, it's even right here, too. How about that? So I love that. I love that they were able to, you know, make it just a little bit more different than the BRZ, considering these are the exact same cars. But anyways, so the FRS, it doesn't come with a touchscreen unless you get the series. Is it the 1 or the 10? I don't know why I can't remember, but I'm so sorry. I'm not up to date on everything. But my car, the first owner, he apparently put this in, and it's honestly, it's a piece of poop. So it just comes on, and it's just your standard radio. Can't get this beeping to go away. It never ever wants to turn off. The navigation doesn't work on it, which is fine. And then when they put this in, whoever put it in didn't wire it up correctly, like to the car. So in order to play your music, I went to Walmart and bought this Bluetooth transmitter. You set it to the radio station and then tune it. It connects Bluetooth to your phone, so it works. It's pretty cool that way. This down here, you do have a USB outlet right here. You can plug your phone in and charge it. If I'm not mistaken, if the factory radio was hooked up, either it's the BRZ or the FRS, regardless of which car it is, you could play your music through this. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But anyways, moving on down the center stack right here, you have a clock, pretty nice. Hazards, if your passenger airbag is on or off, it'll light up right there. And then there's a little seatbelt thing right there. It'll beep at you continuously. And then we have the HVAC controls right here. These are just classic rotary linkage style cable controls. You know, nothing fancy, gets the job done. And you have a little pocket right here. And then this is where the push button start would be on the BRZ Limited if you had that. So that's pretty cool. And then this is the 6-speed manual. Wouldn't take it any other way. You can't for this kind of car. So in case you don't know, the car seat's 4. There's no middle seat in the back seat. But right now, I'm gonna have Stephanie demonstrate how to get into the back seat and show you exactly how much room is back there. All right, so what are we gonna do here first? Step one. Well, actually, yes. But the seatbelt kind of lives right there. You can just undo that and then slide it forward with that little lever right there. And yeah, there we go. Just getting in. Okay. How's the leg room back there?
I'm overwhelmed with how much I have.
Oh yeah, with how much you have, definitely.
I personally like to sit like this.
Yeah, she always
long
just
cars.
crisscross applesauce. And then how's the headroom back here?
It's fine. I am 5'2".
It's fine. Okay, yes. So the back seat, it is meant for short people like her and myself. Sorry, but you know, yeah. But we're gonna put this back just a little bit. Ah! That's kind of just the default position, but scoot it up. Here's what it looks like. Let's try and put your legs down, Stephanie.
It's fine if you're wearing like sandals, but if you're wearing actual shoes, it like goes over.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop. If you're wearing
Is there any room down here? Bro, there's no...
If you
can't even slip your shoes under there.
If you wear sandals, it's fine. But if you're wearing actual shoes, it doesn't go over.
Okay, so leg room is really poopy back here. Let me just tilt the seat back just a little bit. Oh yeah, I didn't go over my e-brake. I forgot about that. It's broken right now. Yeah, it's a very hideous sight to look at, but anyway. Here, let me get in and try this. Oh. How is it back there?
It's fine.
It's pretty horrible up here. No, I'm kidding. So my knees, they're about to hit the dash. I can stretch out a little bit. I shouldn't be the one talking about if this is a suitable car for a road trip or not. So Stephanie, your thoughts, comments, concerns?
It's definitely doable as long as you stop and stretch your legs once.
Once throughout the car trip?
Like once every 3 hours.
Once every 3 hours, okay. So there's the interior of the car. I think I went over everything. Pretty basic, nothing really wow about it, but I think I forgot to mention this about the car. The exterior color is called Firestorm Red. It is so beautiful. Nice, bright, and vibrant, and just it fits the car so well. I'm super glad that I got this red color. The red looks so good. Let's check out the trunk. For the trunk, it's got this little button right here that you push, and then by the way, the gas, how you open the gas doors with this little lever. Sorry I'm all over the place, I just remembered that. Push that button for the trunk and the trunk will pop open. Stephanie, what do you think about the trunk space in this vehicle?
Enough for 4 dead bodies.
Enough for 4 dead bodies. Okay. And what else? Any other comments?
Well, it fit all of our luggage.
It did.
And Max overpacks a lot.
He does. But yeah, it's not a lot, but you could definitely fit a lot back here. And these are the original floor mats that came with the car. Say FRS on it. Pretty nice, pretty cool. It's a Scion on the little mat back here.
started when a met another and they met another and they became the trio. The end.